Hi, in the last session, we understand that how the orchestrator manages the network functions and how any new network function or network nodes gets created and enabled in the OpenRAN system. In this session, we will be talking about software-defined networks, and we will know that how these SDNs deploy in the OpenRAN systems. Software-defined networking (SDN) is the concept in networking which uses software-based controllers or APIs, application programming interfaces, to communicate with underlying hardware infrastructure and direct traffic on the network. In the traditional network system, we were using dedicated hardwares for networking like routers and switches for the data traffic on user plane and control plane as well. So you can see the traditional network in the screen where multiple sites are connected together with the switches and routers, and these switches and routers has both control plane and data plane within it. However, in the software-defined network, these user plane and control plane gets disaggregated, and the control plane now placed at one central location for multiple programmable switches, which we call controller machine. Now this controller machine works as a control plane for all the programmable switches, and there is new interface introduced between the control layers and the user data layers. This layer is called OpenFlow interface. In the screen you can see in SDN software-defined networking, user plane and control planes are separate and they are communicating through the OpenFlow interface. Here the user data traffic is still flowing through the hardware, but the control plane shifted to the software, and that SDN can control multiple data plane network from the central location through the OpenFlow interface. Hence, the configuration gets easy because that can be controlled from one location for all the networks. You do not need to configure individual hardware separately. By using SDNs in the controller, network administrators can easily configure network services and allocate virtual resources from the centralized location. They can control the flow of data between the networks. Also, the shift of data from one network to the another network gets easy, like in case of failure of one network by some reason. SDN will ease the process of adding the security patches in the networking layers, like integration or upgradation of the firewalls, etc. They just need to upgrade them in the controllers through the APIs or applications, and bang, it will be applicable for all the networks down the line. So there are two common SDN. First is OpenSDN, where the network administrator uses the OpenFlow protocols to control the behavior of virtual and physical switches for the data plane nodes. Another is SDN by APIs, where the APIs controls how the data will move through the networks on each physical or virtual switch, instead using of open protocols. This was just a high level of SDN software-defined networking. In the next session, we will be talking about multi-access edge computing and its deployment in the OpenRAN network systems. So stay tuned for the updates. If you did not subscribe till now, then please do subscribe to learn and grow community for the regular updates. If this video is informative, then please like this video, comment on video, and don't forget to share. Thank you for watching.